are back with HGC Korea. Match number 2 in Blossom and Ace. It's going to be a tough one. Well, Tempest had a 3-0. I don't think this one's going to be as close as that. Maybe we'll see some upsets. I think Ace has been really improved. I see potentials in lots of the team. We're going to get to the profiles of the team so far. But how are you liking the cast so far, Ending?
I'm going to be honest. Yes, I do have that roadblock in the middle of the game sometimes. And
But you don't say snowball anymore.
Yeah, I just stopped saying it. Should I just stick with that?
No, it's okay.
I think I might just stick with the snowball rather than, you know, saying the other stuff and blabbing on about maybe some useless things that, you know, maybe in your head is like, what is he saying? Oh my gosh, just go with the snowball. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah?
I can't.
But anyways, yeah.
You know the rules, you can't lie on cast.
Yeah. Personally, I'm enjoying the cast. I know I'm giving you a hard time because, you know, this is your home, you and Wolves, and I am here, you know, replacing Wolf for the day, and I might be the nuisance guest where I'm, hey, what's in this room? What's in that room? But I'm enjoying myself, definitely.
It's okay. It's okay because we're going into team profile.
Yeah. Yes.
Here comes Blossom.
Yes.
They are here at Gondar. I think much better in the position. Wiz, when he loses that Sonya, not as much. Nasang filling in. Nasang filling in as a support role, pretty solid. Modern often going into not what he used to do a long time ago. So it's definitely a long time a change for the entire team, and due to keeping the team together with the ranged assassin most of the time. Used to be Valla, used to be Genji all the time, but Valla now gone out of the meta, which was his favorite hero all the time.
Yep.
Genji always banned or taken away. So let's see how this team does against Ace, who also likes to play with Genji.
We'll have to see. And you know, just because you mentioned Valla is actually one of my most played personally hero in this game when I'm solo queuing. But you know, I haven't been able to see any Vallas. I wanted to actually watch and learn how the pros do it.
Oh. I don't think you're going to see it today.
Yeah.
Very unlikely.
Yeah.
Maybe once in BOE. I think we had Valla twice so far within the next 2 weeks. So maybe, but here, there are some problems. I do want to nip points onto Ace.
Okay.
I want to, because I want to say it now, because I want to see some improvements within today's games.
Okay.
KCB, he has been almost only picking Rehgar.
Okay.
Not really collecting Ancestrals that much. And his Ancestrals actually went back and tried to count every single one. He has less than 40% of connected and Ancestral. And that's pretty low.
That's not good if you're a Rehgar player, especially, and like you just said, he only plays Rehgar. And if the connection is that low,
I think either he has to really improve on his timing or try some other support in a way. Even Lucio sound barrier is totally fine still. Lucio not even getting banned. Just because Lucio is having a terrible win rate in Korea. I think still 0 and 11 or maybe 12 now. So Lucio's not really being used. But in other regions, Lucio's still being used. So I think there are lots of options, but he's just not preferring to use the other ones. But let's move on to Battlegrounds. As I mentioned before, Volskaya is global ban.
Yeah.
And Blossom banned Battlefield of Eternity, and Ace banning Towers of Doom. Now we're going into Game 1, a Spider Queen, where Blossom loves to pick this map over every other map all the time.
Well, Spider Queen is it's a fun map, and you know, I was actually asking you before the cast regarding all of the maps, right, like that are in the pool right now. And I actually like those maps where you have to collect the objectives rather than like fighting for shrines.
You like collecting gems?
Yes, I love collecting skulls.
Oh yes, but that's not in the map pool.
Yeah, I know. That's why. That's why.
Oh yes, that's not in the map pool.
That's why I mentioned before.
I would love to talk about it if it's in the map pool, but you know, there
Let's
are
skip
personal
over
opinions.
to the fanfic.
Personal opinions.
We do have Genji and Hanzo ban. This is 4th game in a row with Genji and Hanzo ban. And Greyman first pick, Uther coming out.
Okay, that's a little change. Of course, most of the time it's going to be a Numerak, but because Gondar loves Garrosh so much, even after the Q change, on this map especially, so that's why they're picking Garrosh. It was going to be banned highly likely from Ace, so they're gonna take it before the second ban phase happens.
Alright, well, we do have Uther and Garage, and we're gonna probably see a Rehgar come out, obviously, for the support on the side of Ace.
Even more likely.
Yeah.
Unless that happens, well, if it doesn't happen, I think Rehgar must be banned, and he will be forced to play on an uncomfortable hero that way.
Yeah, that is also another way Blossom could take it in this ban phase.
Well, Sonya is open. Sonya and Rehgar would be their comfort picks. Greymane, Sonya, Rehgar, and then 2 else with the tank and a mage. Most of the time, Ace finished with. But they're changing up a bit here. Even when Sonya is open, bringing Martial.
Martial and Rehgar picked. Now we're going with the bans. You know, the ban. Usually, in the Tempest Miracle matchup, we would have the Hanzo and the Genji ban, and then we'll have the Garage ban. But you know, now since it's picked, we're gonna go with Anub.
Yeah, Blossom did their homework. When Anub was banned, it went to Johanna right after. But only when Anub was banned, so it's not a bad one.
All right.
I won't say it's a sniped one. If I had to really pinpoint on one that Ace has very high chance of doing here, will be Gul'dan. Because they used to bring lots of Gul'dan. Gul'dan, Sonya, Greymane, that used to be the 3 damage source of Ace oftentimes.
Alright, well, to be honest, we've seen a lot of Anub and Sonya today. 3 games in a row from Tempest. And now they are banned. And we are on Blossom's pick.
Let's see. Here, Sonya banned. Martial away.
Yep.
Blossom can go ahead and pick up that I already mentioned Wiz when he loses that Sonya, he loses that power by I think at least 20%. Going to pick up Ragnaros instead. Map specific pick, also very good at wave clear. Also that Smash can kill off of Martial or any target that he wishes to. May connect. If you, I think before the Ancestral Connect, I think the Smite comes down faster so you can actually get the kill. Cassia, of course, coming out a lot more today because we had Miracle and Blossom, the 2 teams from Korea who likes to run Cassia more than any other teams when they are against Greymane. I think that's the reason why we're seeing lots of Cassia. But other than these 2 teams, they don't really like to run Cassia too much.
Yeah, Cassia has been coming out a lot more, like you said, compared to the previous games that I've actually looked over to see what the meta is currently before the patch happens next week, right? So I haven't seen too much Cassia, but today I'm seeing all the Cassia I need to.
Oh, let's see how much.
Last 2 picks.
No Lava Wave, guys. I don't think we're gonna see that at all. See Gul'dan once more. They're just bringing their old favorite.
Ooh, Gul'dan is out.
Yeah. I do my homework every night. Just like school. HGC school, I'm in the KR1, other regions EU1, NA1, China1.
Yeah.
Well, but this school, when you do your homework, it seems very evident which teams like which heroes and where they're going with the meta.
Yeah.
We go into the stable meta very soon. I think we're already in there with week 2. The fact that I can guess this many and get it right means that they are doing the same thing. And I'm doing my homework. Yes.
You see the future.
I can see the I'm the oracle, guys. Ask me anything.
Alright, what's the last pick? Let's go. Come on.
Wait.
Work your magic.
Give me 5 seconds, okay?
I'll give you 2 picks.
Last time they did Sylvanas and failed horribly, so it's not going to be Sylvanas.
Alright, 2 picks.
Murky, not happening.
No, that's not happening. Oh!
I was about to say Junkrat.
To be honest, that was unexpected for me.
No, I lied. I was not about to say Junkrat. Because they already have Garrosh. I thought it was not really needed to make those turnovers.
Junkrat,
but it seems like they want to make lots of interesting pokes here. Just poke from there's also Gul'dan. I was initially thinking of maybe Chromie in a way, but it's going to be Junkrat for the poke and the damage here.
Interesting picks, and I love seeing Junkrat come out in any games. in Heroes, in Overwatch.
I know you're a big
Yeah.
Overwatch fan also,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and you know, you never get to see Junkrat in the tournaments, but here, finally, we get to see a Junkrat come out in action.
Let's see if any of those rip tires will actually do some damage. And we had some crazy moments.
Yeah.
Let's
All
see.
right. Oh,
That
such-
concerns me sometimes.
What?
A hero on a pleb course. I don't know too much about it, but I'm always on a pleb course when I play Hanzo, but that's
Oh.
like the only hero that I use pleb course only.
10 seconds.
All right, well, let's go.
5, 4.
Let's see,
And you know,
cooldown.
when Junkrat throws those nades, it's just familiar sounds for me coming from Overwatch. They literally took the same sound effect. I love it. It's just, there we go.
Heroes of the team, Heroes of the Storm team does their job well, and they bring the exact Overwatch and they put it right into the Nexus.
But I'm happy that I'm happy that they made Hanzo playable.
Which I never knew.
Yeah.
Gondar,
And
Even-
Gordon jumps in.
so that was
out.
jumping out. It's a toss from.
Yeah.
It was a toss from Gondar,
Oh,
so it
okay,
actually looks
okay.
like a toss in.
I'm sorry.
But it's actually a toss out.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot
He
of
got
that.
tossed in and then he jumped out.
Yes,
Okay.
we're gonna see a lot of those.
I'm
coming
sorry,
up because we
guys.
have Garrosh. Oftentimes
Yeah.
we do have those because oftentimes pros actually play Murden against Garrosh because of exact reason.
Okay.
You want to provide your own escape like that.
Okay. I'll look out for that.
The good old days where Murden had Unstoppable a long time ago. But with Greymane, they're gonna start their own camp.
Yeah.
Much quicker. Blossom was a little slower rotation, but I don't think it matters too much. As Rag is actually at the bottom lane. Don has the wave clear, so it makes sense for Ace to actually control the rotation in a way because their wave clear is insane. Blossom not too bad. Has Garrosh, Junkrat, also Ragnaros who can just clear the wave quickly, but of course Gul'dan wins everything.
Of course, Gul'dan. It's just Gul'dan. And yes, they are rotating around. Gather the gems. Yeah, they are trying to get this cannons down early on, get the extra experience.
And this is the thing. Let's see, here's the
Coming in.
Gondar tried to toss in Gul'dan, but in a way, but Rush did his job to actually lock all that. I think Gondar was trying to assassinate one of them, but tossing Muradin did not work a couple of times already, so not even going to try. Here it comes once again, picking on Gul'dan. Not going to connect.
Ace is forced to fall back. Fortunately for now. Gather themselves back up, rotating down.
I want to see the lane. I want to see the bottom lane duel
Yeah.
between RTL and Rag. Seems like so far it's about as even, but RTL actually getting a few more here. Maybe getting that E onto Garrosh and just running out. 32 holding in for Blossom and 25 for Ace. Still both teams not holding in enough. See the rotation, the wave clear is okay for both teams, so not really of a big rotational work happening.
Yeah, nothing too critical coming out. No critical mistakes, no super plays yet.
Ooh, but this
Oh.
one, because in mind actually throws Murden
Yeah.
off from the positioning. They're trying to get more blinds come in for.
Junkrat 2018. Alright.
That's the exact reason for using Garrosh and Junkrat. You want to make those crazy plays. You want to have a comeback when you're losing in game. When you're winning in game, you want to pick one off by using those skills, by
Yeah.
using a lot of those turning around skills. Junkrat has it, Garrosh has it. I think Blossom's looking exactly at it right now.
Yeah, and it's actually working out very well for them. And Blossom almost had all the gems. Here we go. Alfio is picked off, and this is surely going to allow and buy time for Blossom.
The rotation was not weak from Ace, I have to say. I think it was just... Not that they were unconscious, they knew that rotation was happening, but the calls are... This is one of the things I keep on saying to Ace. Their calls are super late.
Okay.
where they're missing, where the enemy is missing from lane. I don't see anyone. Be careful. They should all go back, but sometimes they overextend a lot of time. Maybe their shot calling is not right. I'll go ask them right after the game tonight. How do they do shot call? It is not the open division level. The tempo is so much quicker. Even after against Blossom, if they are going against Black, Tempest, or Ballistics, I think they're going to have a tougher time here in HGC Korea. It is not open division anymore.
Alright, so they are taking advantage of the Spider Queen. They are staying in all 3 lanes.
So it's like going to from elementary school going to middle school, right?
Yeah.
Middle school, and then first day you don't have anything, and then your homeroom teacher says, from today you need a binder. You need a binder. You need to change all the section. You need to carry all your textbooks, and we're gonna go fast, quick. You have to do all your homework. We're learning 3 pages a day, and then you say, this is way too fast. And then you go to high school, you have to go through all that again. I think that's exactly what Ace is feeling right now.
Yeah. Well, 3 pages a day, that's too fast for me. But yeah, Ace is still trying to hold up their pants.
Their pants.
Their pants,
yes.
yeah, from falling down.
Yeah, to not drop it. It's gonna be a bad one. We have audience here.
Yeah.
Well,
we
not
do
for
have
us.
audience.
You guys will never get to see. You guys, because we're all wearing suits, but
Yeah.
when we wear shorts, it looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like when we go out for coffee, they look at us like they're kind of
Yeah.
weird. Like they're only wearing suits up on top.
Half suits.
Yes, because we're always sitting here. You guys will
Yeah.
never get to see what we're wearing.
What we're wearing? You're wearing something? But anyways, yeah. Ace is
Wendy,
behind.
I don't know what you're wearing, but I'm not turning my eyes towards you.
Don't stare down.
Okay.
Don't stare down. I'm warning. Be aware. But yeah, here Blossom does have the 2-level lead. They already hit level 10. The snowball is rolling down.
Yes. And also the meteor from Ragnaros is rolling away all the time.
Yep. Alright, Ace has to play it carefully until they get 10 and not get picked off.
Blossom actually not really pressing in that they have the advantage of having the heroic. All the tools poking in a little bit here as Rag. Guess they finished their camp. I guess they realized that they have so much time to work on because Ace is not even close to 9.5. They wanted to have this maximum push. They don't even have enough gems yet.
Yeah.
But they want to press on this hard. I think they want to go all into the mid lane and try to push at least until Ace hits 10.
Okay.
Maybe in 25 seconds or so.
Yeah, well, Ace was actually down 2 levels, so...
Junkrat comes in a little bit slow, but they want to go all in, try to have this fourth down before they hit 10. Let's see. Down.
Once again.
Actually, a stun. That was a great stun. I think Honor was looking for that taunt timing so that he cannot escape.
Alright, they do defend it for now.
Because Ace is about to hit 10, they're not going to be totally aggressive and risk all that because they will soon have 10. Horrify can turn much of the thing they're trying to do here.
Alright.
Oh,
here we go.
That 4 talent and becoming unstoppable. I think we're at a point that so many tanks from the front line has actually gets successful right before the smite connects.
Alright, that actually...
And the Riptire actually rips one, and even more Cassia dives in with the band onto Marteo. It's gonna be 2 kills. Throws in the Nasa to connect stunned.
Wow. Okay. Alright.
Nicely done.
Well, 3-man down for Ace. The gap is getting bigger and bigger.
Usually you throw on Uther if
Yeah.
Uther has a Divine Storm to connect that in a way, but
That could
they were
work.
leading so hard that they were onto the chase. Gondar was chasing. Nasang, you ready? Okay, throw me.
Alright.
This may be a quick game of Spider Queen, guys. Blossom is pressing hard. Now Molten Core comes up from Wiz.
Oh god.
Going to get at least the wall onto this key.
Yeah, we have Junk at bot. Making his way, everybody is trying to rotate. Muradin.
Corruption finish, actually that's a big power spike with Gamey. There's a taunt on the Muradin. Tank line gone. All they have to do is escape. Actually, Greymane trying to turn this around. Hero going in, deep dive, gets
Whoa.
the kill on the Rag. Even tries to do more, but Modern is so low. The damage coming
Oh,
from cooldown.
Junkrat
Is there
reveal.
enough heal? Modern goes down with the corruption damage. And cooldown with that corruption finishing the quest has provided the extra damage that they're lacking 2 levels. But
Rhaegar's picked off. Like, throughout this whole team fight, Junkrat was at this bottom part just free dealing.
actually got the keep too.
Yeah, so
This is a mess.
Yeah.
Are we watching quick match? No,
This
no.
is
Just
literally-
just kidding. Just kidding,
But-
guys. But Blossom, even with giving out all the kills, they still have the lead by far. They got the keep already in 9 minutes. Oh man, this is a mess for FaZe. It seemed like they got some kills. Cooldown did a lot of damage. Seemed like they caught up a little bit, but not actually. They didn't really caught up in anything. All the walls
They're
are
just-
safe in Blossom's side. All the forts, nothing is happening.
yeah, they're 2 levels behind. So you know, even if Blossom, I mean Team Ace got some kills off, it's just they have to go way further. And now Muradin's picked off once again. They'll have to back off.
Oftentimes we see Kemi. He was aggressive.
Yeah.
I can't say that he was like that all the time. I think he's really feeling the pressure, not kind of underestimating how many CCs that Blossom is having right now.
Yeah.
If Butcher was tossed to the left or even a little bit, it was a dead match for sure.
They're gonna just have to wait for Muradin to come back. This camp is going to be taken by Blossom. And you know, this in this team fight when you said like quote unquote, you know, are we watching quick play? Because quick match, what am I saying? Quick match is, you know, it was such a mess. They were going back and forth. Blossom actually had the early lead, but at the end, Wudang picked up a couple kills, making it even. And here, once again, we're going in.
Comes the Molten Core. Kemi going low, maybe killed, so has to use Ancestral. Nice. Forcing Ancestral out for the fight.
Muradin decides to join the fight a little bit late. Yeah, they are gonna try to defend this. There we go.
About 1/3 to 1/4 on the keep HP. I think that's just enough for Blossom. They can look for the cooldown onto the Molten Core once more after a few minutes. Once that's up, they can pressure it slightly more with some great pokes happening from Junkrat, Molten Core, and also Cassia.
Right at the bottom, we had the statistics up.
Look at that damage from cooldown. That's actually insane number.
Yeah.
42k. Even with that, they're still losing in teamfight because cooldown can't be the only one.
Yeah.
Cooldown can do the damage, but Green has to go in and get the kill. That's the thing. Zero did that last time once, but they have to make that happen from the beginning here. Trying to pick on more than once more. Rush lives this time because Gondar did not really use the taunt. If they used the taunt, it was almost going to be a kill for sure.
Yeah. And Cassia and Junkrat pulling out enough damage. Together, they had a roughly 70k from what I've seen before. You know, it's better to poke and keep the stable damage coming out. Whereas, you know, on Ace, Gul'dan doing a lot of damage, but like you said, he can't be the only one pulling out the damage. Have to see if he gets buffed.
Here we go, Ace. They still have a chance after 16. One good Horrify with Greymane landing on for the kill on the Rag or even Cassia. I think either one, they can lead the team fight in that way. You just have to soak right now. Try to contain members. Do not lose Rush, please. Ooh, Dude actually jumped over weight. Oh, it's Rush is
They've been waiting for you.
out of his. I think he's.
Yeah.
He's losing it. He's
Yeah,
definitely losing it from game
He's
number
losing
1.
Losing it. Yeah. You know, they did lose the bottom keep. They are working their way into the mid keep, which is roughly at 50% health.
Even if you're Muradin, you can't just toss out everywhere. You can use the toss to go in. You're surrounded by the enemy and there are lots of CCs. You cannot escape. I don't think he even used the avatar, and he basically knew he was dead. Didn't even get a chance to use the avatar unless it was on cooldown. Blossom's gonna just take the advantage. They have enough gems, more than enough gems to turn this in.
Yep. They turn it in.
This may just be the game-ending push, unless they want to wait for 20.
Well, Ace did hit 16, so we'll see if they try
Murden's
to
back.
make a play.
5v5, Junkrat is up there. They're on
going
the
in.
chase, onto Nasang, but here comes the
Oh!
multiple. Big stun onto Gudan. Gudan is basically out of the fight out here, already dead. This is a game over. This is the team fight
yeah.
already over, going to Blossom. There is no way that S can turn this around unless Gudan lands on that perfect horror fight. Is still available.
Ooh.
Sessual does connect, but Rega goes down. No more heals coming in. Gamey tries to look for.
All right, they are trying to.
Happening.
They do get the 2 for 2
They
trade.
do get the damage because Gamey was still alive.
Yeah.
Gudan was doing massive damage. The team fight was already over. This Weaver is already on the core now.
We have Murden at top, he's dead, obviously, and this keep is going down.
How many is he holding? 82? Is that the number I see on Hero? I think he is holding 82 gems alone because he can never get close to the middle of the map here. Okay, they will hit 20 very soon. And
Wow.
3 keeps down,
80.
15 minutes is almost the game over, everyone. Almost the game over.
And Greymane officially is the gem collector. Right, here we go.
It doesn't matter how many gems you're holding.
Yeah.
If you have more than enough, that's okay. This also gives you the pressure that you can't die. Also, as a Greymane, you have to go in, but if you're holding so much,
Yeah.
it gives you a second thought.
Yeah.
What if I die? And it actually lacks.
I lose my precious.
It actually make you play passive in that way, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course I do. That's why, you know, they should find an opportunity, which is probably almost impossible right now, to actually put in some of the gems that he's holding. 88 now.
They're trying to go all in, but they hit 20. Blossom has 20. Gondar survives with the heal coming in.
They're going in.
There's a big taunt and the smash onto triple target. Oh man, take taste
Ooh.
this Riptide when Gamey is onto fire. There's a fear. Actually, Cassia may go down, but that's going to be 3 members down onto terms of Ace. Gamey very low. Rush is trying to hold in with the body block. There's Molten Core and
There we
fight
go.
the jump
Ace
grab.
coming in. Oh,
Just
jump grab.
flying around with the concussive mine here. That's going to be the last kill and the game-ending kill. Seems like Blossom's going to take game number 1 off the best Ace. Ace actually tried very hard. Going around the map, trying to catch the rotation, but not enough. Gudan, I think Gudan is a very good pick, but their front line is way too weak right now. They need to really come up with a way, come up with a synergy, maybe choose different heroes.
Get the
Best
support
against
Gudan
Blossom
better.
right now.
Yeah. Exactly. And you know, Gudan did his job. Murden tried his best. He did get picked off a little bit, but you know, this is it. Blossom did not give any room for Ace to work with. They were constantly pushing in hard and not giving them any room to come back. And that was a clean win for Blossom.
Blossom taking set number 1 with what I thought was a very good comp on this map. With Junkrat, Rag, Molten Core, insane Ace. Maybe Rush is not having his day already. And Murden, I think he was trying to be aggressive because the other members look at him just tossing the mouse core. He's like, it's not working. I don't know what to do. They must be frustrated. Murden, of course, had lots of mistakes. I'm not gonna lie, guys. He seemed like he was going in. Not really, communication was not there. The teamwork was not there. He was going in alone, oftentimes cut. Of course, there was lots of CCs for himself to take. Not even using Avatar sometimes. I wonder why. Maybe he's just not having his day. A lot of we're having a big flu around Korea as we're very crowded space here. If I'm sick, I think will be sick the next day.
Please.
Maybe it's going around the team. Who knows? Of course, they're not living together, but it's a very cold time of the year here.
It is. It definitely is. And you know, like G Clef said, we don't know what's going on with them, but we're definitely gonna ask them what is going on at least after this match ends. And you know, Ace did try their best, give it their all, but it was only their first game. So
that's right.
yeah, they could always come back. Even though the first set against Tempest and Miracle it ended 3-0, Miracle did show us a little hope of coming back in the game
That's right.
in game 2 and game 3. So Ace could do the same and maybe even take maybe just one set in game 2 to show us a little hope of a comeback.
I think honestly, Ace, the other 4 members should report Murden, and then they can start the set off with 2, and then he'll be muted, or or at least he'll play better than game number 1. Like I have to be honest, that was a bad Murden, probably one of the worst Murden I've seen so far in Korean pro play. So there's one of the best systems in the world called report system. I would recommend not intentional feeding, but what was the other one? Not communicating with the team.
With the team,
yes.
No communications, and they're literally offline next to each other together, and they're reporting. He's next to me, but he's not communicating.
Yes.
Click, click. But I don't know. Yeah, Murden did have some flukes there, but let's hope that those learn from your mistakes.
Yes.
Learn from the reports you're getting from your teammates. You get reported. Don't get down. Hold your mental fortitude and come back stronger.
Yeah, that's of course Gamey, and meanwhile his cooldown. I wanted to see the last damage
the
what he
damage
finished
chart,
it.
yeah.
He had 42 in the middle. I think by the end maybe he got up to 70 or even more.
Yeah.
His cooldown was really good, really carrying the team fight. Actually, they have picked cooldown almost 4 times now already, which on all the other Korean teams when they're focusing on Jaina oftentimes. Ace actually, because oftentimes they go with Regard, they want to focus on wave clear, they bring that cooldown.
Okay.